Hi Beamer, it's Just Fan TV back with another video, and today's video is a player Rangers linked with, plus is Gerrard going to be leaving Rangers? We'll get into that, but big thanks to everyone that's been watching, support the channel. If you haven't, please hit the sub button and hit the like button, it's very much appreciated. Hopefully we can get to about 210 subs and then get the channel growing, but like I say, big thanks. And let's get into the transfer bit first. So Rangers are interested in FC Cologne midfielder Sally Ozkin, who is apparently a German player, a youth player, who is a midfielder. He's 23 and will be a free agent round about now, I think it's the end of June when technically the end of the season is, and apparently Rangers or Steven Gerrard looks to be very interested in Ozcan. I'll be honest, I don't know much about him. From what kind of seeing, he's done okay, basically beaten a Cologne player from 2016. He has been on loan to Hostlin Kiel in 2019, but most of the time he spent at Cologne. He's made 79 appearances for Cologne from 2016 to just now and scored 1 goal. Being in Cologne's youth system, he played 20 games with 3 goals, and his loan spell had 28 games scoring 5 goals. Like I say, I don't know much about him. He is, like I say, a midfielder, born in Cologne. I don't know much about him. I do believe, if memory serves, that I think Cologne managed to stay up from the playoffs, but I don't know if that's the case. I'll just check. Yeah, so Cologne will still be in the Bundesliga next season. Very interesting, like I say. It did play it played in the first leg of the I suppose relegation battle against Kiel. That was on the 26th of May. It has been called up by the Germany under-21 squad, where I believe we'll play Holland on Thursday, so basically tomorrow. Like I say, I don't know much about him. I've only kind of heard his name just now from Rangers Facebook page. If you know much about him, or you've seen much of him in the Bundesliga or for Germany, put it in the comments. It would be very good to see. I suppose 23, a free transfer seems good. Whether he'll stay at Cologne, which could be possible if he's been from Cologne. He's probably a Cologne supporter, but we'll see what happens. But we'll see what happens there. But obviously, about the main talking point from yesterday is Steven Gerrard, and apparently Everton are interested in bringing him to Merseyside. If you don't know, Carlo Ancelotti had been the manager. Zidane left Real Madrid, so Real Madrid went back in for Ancelotti, so the Everton job is available, and I will say Gerrard's name is on a short list of managers looking at, and I don't know. It's one of these things, I can't see it happening, but then again, looking at kind of managers in the last like 2 or 3 days, uh, Zidane leaving, Antonio Conte leaving the Inter, uh, Pochettino apparently leaving PSG, so Ancelotti going back to Real Madrid. So it's something that's very interesting. I don't see it happening. I'd probably say I'm about 95% sure Gerrard won't go, but then again, I don't know what the Everton board or chairman or owner would suggest to him or say to make him go. Obviously, it is home-ish, as in, he's from Liverpool, so to go back to Liverpool or Merseyside, might be good for him. Does he want to go to his basically a rival of the team that he's been named for? I don't know, but I do think that he'll probably stay at Rangers. Very interesting to see if, even like what contract they'd be giving him. But yeah, I don't think he's going. Just a bit of transfer news as well that's just come in. Apparently, there is a Blackburn defender known as Barry Douglas is apparently a free transfer. He's a left back. I believe he's 31, 32. He'd been at Leeds last season, and apparently a Rangers supporter. I don't know much about him. Would he be someone that could help Rangers? Possibly. Free agent, nothing really much as in transfer fee. Obviously, the wages would be the problem, but we'll see what happens here. But just before I go, a big congrats to Jordan Jones on Monday scoring for Northern Ireland against Malta on Monday night. He scored one of the 3 goals in a 3-0 win against Malta, so congratulations to Jordan Jones. Hopefully we can hear what happens there. Speaking of international duty as well, just so I remember, Nathan Patterson has been told to self-isolate. John Fleck, I think, either had or had a test anyway, and came up positive. So Nathan Patterson plus 5 other Scotland players have been told to self-isolate, being near him. So from what was said, they have tested negative, but obviously I think just as a precaution, they'll be told to self-isolate. But like I say, big thanks to everyone that's been watching. What are your thoughts on Özcan? Do you think Gerrard will go? Who would you like to see in at Rangers? Leave it in the comments. But like I said, big thanks to everyone, and if you haven't, hit the sub button, hit the like button, and I'll see you next video. Until then, I'm out. Bye guys.